Everyone's sentiments previously said. I feel like I'm in the halfway point. I've kind of been around, and there was a time when we knew all of the Asian performers in the community, or our friends knew of them, and now there's so many of us that there's come to a point now that I've met new people. So I think my wish for Asian America and Asian American actors in general, I would love if the new people coming in knew how hard we had it at first, when it was so hard to get work, and people, when we did get work, sometimes people would say, oh, you know, it's because you're Asian and they're trying to have that one quota. Because there's so many shows that didn't even have the one Asian in it, right? And then I would love for all of us in the future to not even need that as a necessity, that we would just be accepted as Asians telling American stories also. That's allowable. You know, we don't have to only tell Asian American stories. And we can if we want to, if we choose to, right? It's just open for all of us. That's my hope.
I kind of echo a lot of what's been said already, and I'm just going to steal. But I also think that I hope that we cannot be an other, that there is just, you know, we are all, like Grace said, 100% both. Because I think that is a reality as well for me. I mean, this is my fifth show at East West Player, and my first leading role in any musical. But I've never even been cast in a musical outside of East West Players. And I think it is a similar thing of just like, you kind of go in and you're like, okay, I'm going to be the best friend or the other role, or they're going to fill a quota. And I hope that that's not how we're looked at anymore. I hope that you're just looked at as who you are and what you bring to the table, and regardless of what you look like or where you come from. But I also I hope that we never stop looking back and realizing the people that came before and that paved the way for us to be here. Because I think that's a big part of it too, and that's what I love about this story too, is it's appreciating where we came from and never letting go of that either. I think there is wanting to feel included, but also making sure that we are honoring our roots and those that came before.
I echo all that, what Kenton said about that all the possibilities of whatever an individual wants to do. I want the universe of possibilities to be open to people. I feel like my experience is maybe a little bit different than a lot of people's. Mark and I come from the same generation where Asian boys in 50s and 60s, you grew up to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. I actually did go to medical school and actually had a 30-year career in medicine. And luckily East West Players was 99 seat at the time, so it fit into my schedule, so that's still But I retired like 10 years ago, so I could do more of this at this level. But so I say that because I want young people to know that, well, life too, but especially life in show business is not linear. It's not, you take this step and this step, and then you get there. It's very twisty and turny, and you never know, so keep the faith and keep trying, and also be open to possibilities, because sometimes you could be knocking at this door for 10 years and nothing's going on, but something comes up over here that you didn't expect, and you have to be ready to say yes, because you never know when that opportunity is going to happen.